at Gillette Stadium. Ashland is the Super Bowl champion of Division VI and the winner of the Aganis Trophy.
Hello, everyone, and welcome to a special weekend edition of Ashland Girls Varsity Soccer on WACA. Today's matinee match features the visiting Blackstone Valley Tech Beavers and your Ashland Clockers. Along with Brian Syatt, I'm Josh Abrams. Now, Brian, a topsy-turvy start to the season for the Clockers. 2 Tri-Valley wins sandwiched between 2 Tri-Valley losses. Now we have this non-league matchup against the 1-1-1 Beavers. What are your thoughts?
Well, hopefully they can continue what the JV team did at 10:30 with a nice 1-0 victory. So I'm excited. A glorious Saturday. A little too glorious right now. It's about 80 degrees. And we're ready for some fall soccer over here.
Yeah, your Techniplex time and temperature, 12:15 and 82 degrees as we're underway. Clockers controlling the ball against the Beavers. They'll be defending the right goal on your screen and moving to your left. Looks like 40-minute halves we're going to be playing here today, Brian.
Yep. I wasn't sure if we're doing quarters, halves, but...
I hope it's not a 40-minute quarter. We could be out here a while.
Hopefully not. I think I might need some more sunscreen over here.
And more Tang.
Yep. Well, I got my Tang.
A leading pass, but too far. Gathered in by the Beaver goalkeeper.
Who I think is Audrey Bell. Maybe... I'm guessing that's Audrey Bell. It says 25. Our roster has 0.
Jersey.
Yep. And I think goaltending for the Clockers, we have senior Paige Tripp.
Yep.
Wearing the pink. Typically in soccer, it's always about what the color uniforms for the goalies. It's always a guess. Nice pass from Tara. You know, we have a really good mix of terms of grade. I think we have at least one freshman, got some sophomores, juniors, seniors in the mix. That is senior Karina with the throw-in.
Yeah, for the Clockers, I have 8 seniors and 6 juniors on a 20-person roster. We mentioned their 2 wins. They beat Norwood 3-0 and Dedham 1-0 before losing 2-0 on Thursday.
So basically, the trend is some teams are going to get shut out tonight. That's no matter what happens.
Seems to be how the Clockers are going this year. Vanessa Thompson, her first touch of the day. Clockers trying to work it up the near sideline. That one will trickle out of bounds and head over to the Beavers. Abigail Noyes inbounding for the Beavers. Silly Mermelstein was first on there on the defending the pass. Ball trickles further into the Ashland defensive area. Tara Beatty has her clearing attempt blocked, but it'll stay Clocker ball.
First play with the ball inside the stands. Always got to keep your eyes open.
Karina Bound with the attempted inbound. Knocked out of bounds by the Beavers. Oh, one off an Ashland player, so a turnover there. Beavers inbound. Ava Dittenhofer with the ball. Crossing field out to the far side, gathered in by the Beavers, controlled. Good triangle passing going on there.
Sophie trying to track that down over to Tara. Blackstone ball.
Yeah.
We have the Beavers of Blackstone.
The Fighting Beavers of Blackstone Valley. That's Ava. Back passing over to,
That is Adriana Marie.
Thank you.
Another one of our neighbors. Whether it's volleyball, soccer, we have neighbors everywhere, at least where I live.
Interesting. Our neighborhood, I've got a bunch of girls soccer signs in front lawns. A girls soccer player lives at this house.
Yep, that's how you know.
Yep.
I think if my wife could have a sign for me, I'd be nervous to see what that would be.
Cloggers with another offensive push up, but blocked aside and gathered in by the keeper. Close to midfield. There's a loose ball here, back and forth between the two teams. Neither one can really control.
So, Josh, this will be our first of 2 Saturday broadcast games. The Clockers have, I think it's mid to end of October, so as we're enjoying the warm heat, we're going to be probably a little bit chilly for the finale Saturday game.
Yeah, we'll have to see how we want to play that one, Brian. Again, a gorgeous afternoon here in September. We're on top of the press box, enjoying the sunshine, shorts and a T-shirt. But come October, we might be staying inside.
I'm glad you said that. I wasn't sure how we handle outdoor October.
Well, we'll only be inside if it's raining. Gonna have to layer up.
Gotcha. I got my mittens ready.
Okay, Clockers are going to put a little bit of offensive pressure on there. Getting the ball over into the offensive zone. Turnover here at midfield. It'll be the Beavers ball inbounding on the far side, right at the 50.
Most of the action right now, it's kind of playing in between the 20s. Paige Tripp looks a little bit bored right now. Means defense is kind of in a good way. If the goalie is bored, it means the defense did a great job.
Yeah. And I think for the most part, the Clockers have done a great job of keeping the ball out of the middle of the field.
Yep.
Although here's a break for the Beavers. Broken up nicely at that last line of defense. Excellent job there. It was Layla Grady with the foot on the ball.
I think our sole freshman on this team, actually.
So as I was saying, just the Clockers doing a great job on defense, keeping it on the wings, keeping it away from the middle of the field. So pass to no one on the way, and first person on is going to be a Clocker. That's Tara.
Over to Vanessa.
Couldn't quite handle that one, out of bounds. Stays Clocker ball, though, on the offensive side of the field.
Karina Brown with a nice throw-in. Keep it going.
Yeah, just keep pushing down that sideline. Just under 34 minutes to go here in the first half. Kind of leading pass just a little too far. Tentative receiver was Tara Beatty on that one.
Yep.
Line drive boot. Out to midfield.
Nice aggressive play. Is
a little
that
physical there?
Yeah. Is that number 15? Nope.
They had 19, didn't
19.
Hopper.
Eva, okay.
Clockers again push it into the Beaver goalkeep.
So the Clockers right now, they're putting some nice pressure on the goalie, keeping her active.
Just haven't really been able to get control of the ball inside the 20 and be able to make a few passes. So far, it's just been like leading passes that have just gone too far for a receiver, to pick it up.
Yep.
There's Thompson, back pass, a little dangerous.
To Layla, see if they can kind of pick it up. Probably going to let that go for a goal kick.
Yep. Smart play.
Yep.
So if you're just joining us, 0-0 is your score. 33 minutes to go in the first half. Josh Abrams, Brian Syed with you on a gorgeous fall afternoon in Ashland. You are watching Ashland Girls Varsity Soccer against the Blackstone Valley Beavers here on WACA.
All right, here we go.
Going to get that trip called? Not going to happen.
That was Sophie. Looked like a questionable call, but didn't get it, unfortunately. 2 refs today.
So free kick at the top of the box.
Well, here we go.
Surprising decision there.
Very surprising. I don't think that was the intent.
Right.
But
that free kick went right to the first Ashland defender.
Yeah, right to Sophie. You either got to go wide or you got to get the ball in the air a little bit. Nice play by Vanessa Thompson.
Vanessa, There's Tara trying to feed deeper into the corner to Vanessa. I thought she had the spin.
I did too.
But going to rule that one.
But the spin gave the up, got the ball to Phoebe Riley. Nice pass in the middle.
Still on her feet. Turnaround shot. Oh, right for the outside post.
Great.
Beautiful save there.
Yeah.
Best opportunity of the day so far for the Clockers. But we remain deadlocked at 0.
We were talking about how we haven't seen that pass up the middle. So Phoebe went to Sophie, just missed it. Good save by the Blackstone goalie. It's all about pressure right now.
Okay, it could have been a handball there. It didn't get called. Going to get the whistle now, however. It will go to the Beavers. A little too much pressure there from Tara, it looks like.
Looked like a little push. In football, that would be a pass interference, but based on what I saw with the ref.
In American football,
American
right?
football. Yeah, we definitely have to talk about, Ted Lasso over
I
here.
knew that was next.
You knew that was coming up.
Passing ahead was stymied, but picked up there by
Phoebe
Karina.
Riley, Karina, Tatara.
Good short passes right now. Back pass here to reset a little bit. Layla with the ball now, dishing off to the far side.
To Adriana.
Now trying to work the far sideline, but intercepted by the Beavers. Good defensive pressure there, and we got, had a break down the far sideline, but out of bounds. It'll go back to the Beavers. Under 30 minutes to go in the first half. Deadlocked. Long throw in there by the Beavers. Mishit there by the Clockers. Beavers have a break. They're trying to push it up ahead into the middle of the field, and that's where it gets blocked aside. Another good defensive play.
Yeah, by Karina.
Sent deep into the Beaver zone. One-on-one here. Clockers trying to get in on the action. That was Sophie Ledachevsky.
Yeah. Defending, playing offense. All right, here we go. Back to Ava.
Couldn't get that pass ahead. Here's a foot race,
Nice
won
job.
by the Clockers.
Yep, Adriana. Ooh, I think that was a little high kick or something.
Yeah, that foot came up high, right in the face.
Yep. Have about 10 minutes through the first half. 0-0. Penalty kick by number 25, Bryn.
That's a long kick in on goal.
Close.
Yep.
The Blackstone Valley goalie, Audrey Bell, they're keeping her active. It's all about pressure right now.
Absolutely.
Nice job by Phoebe Riley, called a penalty.
Just a reminder to the folks watching on our live stream this afternoon, we are keeping an eye on comments here on YouTube. So if you want to give a shout out, if you want to check in with us, let us know where you're watching from. And of course, if you do have any suggestions for the broadcast, put it right there into the comments. We'll be happy to address them as they come in. But back to the action at hand, still 0-0 here between Ashland and Blackstone Valley. Clockers trying to make a move here on offense. Tara bringing it up the near sideline. Passing ahead, too far for Thompson, but onto her feet for a moment. Tara's still back with the ball. Pushing ahead on the far sideline, and that one will go out of bounds. It's that yellow line. Bit faint in places, but that is the sideline boundary.
I think we're definitely two refs. They were keeping the ref close to us, pretty busy right now.
Mm-hmm.
Blackstone ball wide left.
Good header there, blocking the pass aside. That was Phoebe Riley on the play. Ledachevsky pushing the ball ahead. Set aside by the Beaver defense, and they come content to let it go out of bounds for a throw-in for the Clockers, but this is deep near side Clocker offensive zone. We get our first substitutions of the afternoon for the Clockers.
Let's see, we have Gabby coming in, Sadie.
I've got five substitutions coming in.
5 in, 5 out, yep.
Couldn't track them all, but that was Sadie on the throw-in, fresh into the game.
Sophomore Val. I think I missed one.
Karina had nice position there to take that ball away from the Blackstone Valley player. This one's going to roll all the way down past the goal line and out of bounds. So free kick here for the Beavers.
I'm surprised there's no extra ball. They're making this Blackstone player. Is that the shot put or something?
They have ball boys set up like in, closer to midfield, but not behind the nets.
But not behind the nets.
So a little short staff today.
Next game.
Beavers with a more conservative free kick this time, and it works. They're working it up the far sideline now. Good defensive pressure here by the Clockers. And there it is. It pays off.
Nora
Maybe
Cox. Ooh, good try.
Had a 2-on-2 there for a moment. Going to try again. Still with the ball. Physical activity there on the ball
Comes to
carrier.
center. Let's see if they can head it in.
Oh,
nice play.
beautiful shot. Beautiful
Wow.
setup. That's Sadie Galuli on the goal, the junior, at 25-43.
So was that Sadie or was that Celia?
I had
number 10?
I had Sadie number 10 on
Got
the
it.
header.
And that was assist by Nora Cox from the right to the center. Beautiful head. It's a great play. Nora
It was
came
funny.
from the bench.
There was another player, I didn't see who, in the goal mouth who jumped up for the header and jumped early, and I'm like, oh, they're missed opportunity, but it looked like almost like a design play.
Yeah,
the second hitter.
The second one.
header.
Here we go. That's Abby Deaver, and Abby Deaver was that other fifth player. So this second unit coming in, extremely strong.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, Abby, a multi-year varsity player in multiple sports,
Yep.
basketball as well as girls soccer.
So like in hockey, or in any sport, assist is just as good as a goal. That assist from Nora, cross court, cross field,
Gorgeous.
great
From the
assist,
corner.
great header too. Now I would have messed it up. I would have hit my nose, had a kind of injury timeout, but great pass. Again, the strategy to keep Paige Tripp completely bored and just standing there is working very well. The defense is kind of holding their ground, and of course we say that, and Karina says nope.
Just going to put that into an open corner, and here's a foot race. That looks like Val Chiadelli.
Yep. Another one of your neighbors.
Yep, another one with a sign out front.
That's right. So on the defense, easy to see. We got Korean on the left. Center is Layla. We got Gabby Ng.
Little known trivia, Val's father and I work for the same company.
Do you really?
Mm-hmm. They're not a paid sponsor, so I can't
It's
say
okay.
my
It's okay.
name, but
So when you guys go in the office, are you carpooling or no?
no.
No.
Again, kind of a flexible return to work policy,
Yeah.
return to office policy.
And I meant, of course, when you're going down to the to your basement or going down to your office, are you carpooling? Coffee breaks.
Right. We just meet on the corner for
Yeah,
coffee.
of course.
Absolutely. I get coffee on odd days. He gets evens.
Got it.
Yeah. We have a whole system worked out. Pierre Lucas he's just shaking his head right now, listening to this.
He's like, I miss my coffee.
So still have 23 minutes to go here in the first half. Clockers up 1-0. They have a sizable advantage in shots on net, but here's an opportunity for the Beavers. Right in on
Here we
Paige Tripp.
go.
She had the angle, had it lined up all the way. I never want to say easy save, but she sure made that one look easy.
Yeah, it's funny. Layla kind of was pushed in a way, making her go out to the corner.
Mm-hmm.
It allowed the goalie to set up nicely, and I think Blackstone heard me that goalie's getting a little bit bored. So great save by Paige. So Ashland has one of their track and field cross-country coaches, Emily Riley, also their photographer. So hopefully you and I can get a quick little Photoshop on my good side.
Sure.
Which is behind you, of course, so that
of
you're not seeing me.
There's a whistle. It's going to go Ashland's way. So Emily Riley, excellent track coach, excellent photographer as well.
Yep.
Good person.
I mean,
Great family.
I mean, the only thing is they're giant New York Giant fans.
I did not know
as
they
an
were
Eagle
Giant
fan,
fans.
but
Okay, I take back everything I said.
all I could do is feel bad for them.
That's a long pass there ahead for the Clockers. It looked like the Clocker might have been offsides there. There was no whistle, and it ends up with a
Corner kick. Quick corner kick. All right, here we go. I think Blackstone was not ready for that.
That was a quick setup across the goal mouth through at least 10 players, and then it's going to go out of bounds near sideline. That'll be Beaver ball.
So that was a really quick strategy. Go short. Blackstone was not really ready, and
It's like the baseball equivalent of, like the quick pitch in baseball, right?
You got to keep them.
Quick corner. Wow, Beaver player just right on the line with that throw in.
Yep.
That was interesting.
Stop by
Look
Layla.
how far up that back line was on right there. That was just a great way to keep the pressure on the Beavers.
Keep that on the 50, because if they go behind them, you're drawing them offside. So
A couple of quick passes here.
oh, nice slave. Oh, here we go. Offsides.
Offsides.
Yeah.
Wow.
Abby was a little bit offsides. Good pass by Sadie. So going back to Phoebe Riley. So Phoebe and I, her dad and I used to coach different sports. Phoebe actually, so big Giant fan, met Daniel Jones and the Giants at a hotel. Got a picture of her back when he had his good season. After that, it went downhill.
Sure.
But it's pretty cool. I think none of her teammates knew who Daniel Jones were on the soccer team, but.
So Beavers making a move here on the far sideline. Centering attempt blocked aside, and beautifully at that. Clockers in with control. Quick pass ahead. This is Deaver. Make that.
That is Nora Cox.
Nora Cox.
Leave it to Val. All right.
Look at this foot race.
Yep. Keep the pressure on. They're actually set up nicely over here. There we go.
Late hit there. No call. Centering pass.
To Nora Cox. Nice kick. You know, Val had a ton of pressure, allowed the defender to get it, but ball right to Zadie, so it gave them another opportunity.
Okay, we're under 20 minutes to go in the first half. Clockers up 1-0. Trying to recover the ball here on the far sideline. Kept in, still down the far sideline. Gathered in by the Beavers out of bounds. Clockers with a throw-in on that far sideline.
We got a sub. Both teams coming in.
Yeah, on a hot day like this, I wouldn't be surprised by continue to see rapid, quick substitutions.
Yep. This feels like we're back in spring soccer, where we're kind of ending the season in June, and you know, on the turf, it's hot out.
Oh yeah.
It's.
I mean, we here on top of the press box, Ryan, we're closer to the sun, but I understand what you're saying about that turf just baking. Right in front shot, just wide short side. They had the opportunity, couldn't cash in, so it stays a 1-0 lead for the Clockers.
That was, again, Nora, right side to Abby Deaver, just missed wide right.
Making her the Scott Norwood of this Ashland team.
Another one of your neighbors.
No,
Deaver.
former Bills. Oh, Deaver.
I know you're talking about
Scott
that.
Norwood.
Yeah, it's Scott Norwood, I know. And I'm just thinking, of course, of, nice pass by Nora, a little spin. Can we?
Oh, by the time she took the shot, a defender got that foot out to block it aside, but.
Another corner kick.
Another corner. Celia Mermelstein heads out there to take it for the Clockers.
So we're not tracking time of possession, but I have to assume 60-70% of the game has been on the offense for the Clockers.
Okay. Again, the Clockers eschew the traditional corner kick and opt for a quick pass right beside the corner. Got a shot on goal, but eaten up by the Blackstone Valley keeper. So it stays 1-0. And Brian, to the point you were just making about time of possession, agreed. I mean, the Clockers are definitely dominating in that category right now. Kept in, carried out, no whistle, so they're going to keep playing here. We'll come back to the next stoppage about time possession. Beavers try to clear. Nice step up. That was
Karina Brown.
Karina, great job. Read that beautifully and now has an opportunity to turn it into something. Cox pulls it back out for a reset. Trying to find Celia again. Ball's loose on the far sideline. And then just kicked out of bounds.
So if you're a Blackstone player playing on the right, Karina is just frustrating them. Every time they try and make any possession, she's kind of there to swallow it up and defending that space over there.
Okay, 2 more subs coming on here for the Clockers.
So that's Sadie, who scored the first goal. Abby Deaver's out.
And I think Tara Beadle's back in. Beatty's back in.
Along with Sophie, so.
Okay, good centering pass, but they couldn't connect. This one goes right in on net. and gobbled up again. So 16.5 to go in the first half. Clockers up 1-0. Long punt here, misplayed at midfield, but gathered in here by the Clockers.
Sadie back to Layla.
Just misread the bounce on that
Yep.
one. Clockers content, just dump it in. Another foot race, and she's winning. This is Nora Cox.
Nora Cox,
Shot!
what a shot.
Just sailed high and wide.
But that one actually went through the goalpost, just so you know.
So 3 points?
I think she heard the comment with the other one, went through the goalpost just
Right,
wide.
the wide right.
Yep.
She
Yep.
wanted, yeah.
I had many fun years with Nora. A lot of joy in soccer for that one.
Mm-hmm. Free kick. Let's see how they play it. Okay. Very
move.
conservative.
Yep.
Just dump off. Call ball quickly up ahead on the near sideline and then out to center. Pushing ahead. They had a player passed.
They did.
But a strong defensive play for the Clockers keeps it away. Okay, Vanessa with the on the receiving end of that pass, quickly ahead to Nora, pushing ahead the far sideline. Centering attempt.
Sophie, nice position.
Connected to Sophie for a moment. Players are flying all over the turf
Okay.
and no whistles whatsoever. The play continues.
I don't even know who the foul would have been on, but two of the girls went down.
Terrific touch pass by Vanessa there. And that ball gets knocked aside quickly back. That was Karina on that play, throwing it in ahead to Tara. Tara's got the edge in the corner, centering, blocked aside, out of bounds, goal line. So a corner kick here on the near side for the Clockers.
So first time corner kick on the left, our left, or the far left over here?
So Brian, to get back to that time of possession comment from a few minutes ago, what I was going to say is, yes, I mean, the Clockers are clearly dominating. They're on the board up 1-0. They are definitely controlling the pace. Ball spending a lot of time in the Clockers' offensive end, but it was that first couple of minutes where the ball was only in the Clockers' defensive end.
Yep.
And it was, felt a little dicey there for a minute, but ever since those first couple of minutes, it has been all at the left end of the field. Here's a shot. Score!
So that is Sophie,
Sophie
senior
Ledichowski.
Sophie, yep. And who was that assist by? Was that Sadie? Too many of our girls have the exact same ponytail. Trying to see, looks like a timeout. Nope, number 11, Celia. So a nice first corner kick from the left. Senior to senior. Senior Cecilia over to Sophie, so great play. Both goals are on far passes up the middle.
That's interesting. That's the first time that they had attempted a traditional corner kick, right? The last two times from our far side.
Quick little short ones.
Yeah, but they went traditional on that one, and it paid off. So double up, 2-0 now, 2-0. Clockers up over the Beavers on this timeout, which will give us a chance to go around the horn. And before we do that, Brian, just a quick shout out. Want to promote the Ashland Athletics Instagram account. It's the best way to keep up with Clocker sports. Athletic Director Kevin Anderson posts frequently, and his week at a glance schedule posts, at least for me, are super helpful. Okay, let's go around the horn. We'll start with boys soccer. They are 2-1-1 after beating Holliston on Thursday 1-0. They visit Hopkinton on Tuesday and host Norton Thursday at the middle school. Our first boys soccer game on WACA is coming up on October 2nd, so mark your calendars. Moving on to girls volleyball, they are undefeated since dropping their opening match to Westwood. You can catch the replay of that Westwood match, of course, on WACA On Demand here on YouTube. They beat Holliston last night 3-2. They have 3 matches this week: at Hopkinton on Monday, hosting Norton on Wednesday, and at Medfield on Friday. Wednesday's match will be live here on WACA. Brian, you and I have the call.
We are back.
Fingers crossed that
Better than ever. Yep.
We are not bad luck for them. Okay, quickly here. Girls field hockey on a 2-game winning streak after beating Holliston 2-1 on Wednesday and Grafton 4-3 yesterday. They head to Hopkinton on Monday and host Westboro on Wednesday. Our thanks to Bob Tarosian for providing live play-by-play last Wednesday. He'll be back behind the mic for the game against Bellingham on October 4th. We'll catch up with the rest of the fall sports during our next timeout. Back here, the action at hand. Beavers will start things off at midfield. They are down 2-0 to your Clockers, under 13:50 to go here in the first half.
So
Turnover here. Nora pushing ahead on the far sideline. This has worked before. Looking for an opening. Still dealing on the far sideline. Heading for the corner.
This is where she's dangerous with the
Centering attempt right through a defender and Vanessa. And a second defender picks it up, but right onto the feet of Tara Beatty. Clocker still in control. This is almost looking like a hockey power play, Brian.
a little bit unselfish over there. They, decided it's push. Oh, nice center. I'll give Blackstone credit. That ball was, used the chest, not the hands. And we have another corner kick.
Okay, this will be the second consecutive corner kick for the Clockers in the near corner here. The last one resulted in their second goal of the afternoon.
Blackstone trying to defend the short play over there. The ref is telling her to back up a little bit.
So they've got Sadie on the corner, quick dish to Celia. So they went back to that non-traditional play with the corner kick, but now it's back up top centered to Bryn Litka. She puts it way in on net, but it gets sails high and wide. An interesting long-distance attempt there.
She had it. If that was a little lower, it was a good shot. I think the goalie was not expecting that. So I
don't think anybody was expecting that. So Bryn trying to dial long distance there, didn't go through.
As Kevin Garnett would say, anything is possible.
So free kick here for the Beavers. Their strongest kick of the day, but it sails out of bounds. An unforced mental error there so out of bounds on the far side. Turnover. Clockers will take possession there, right around the 30 on the football field.
That is Zoe throwing the ball in over to Celia. Again, that defense, that line's keeping everything in between the 40 and 50, so ton of pressure.
Quick shot on goal. It got deflected, I think, a little bit by a defender's foot. So no damage done. Short kick here by the keeper. Tara Beatty was closest to it for the Clockers. It'll stay Clocker ball, so a good play there for the Clockers. As Bryn inbounds quickly, give and go. Good back pass there to Layla. Yeah, as a kid growing up, that was the one thing I never liked about soccer, that hold the back pass. Like at the professional level, it's just a slow game, not a lot of scoring, constantly passing back. As an adult, I understand the strategy, and it looked really great there.
It's all about possession,
And being a goldfish, right? I got to start working in the Ted Lasso references.
So you definitely got me into Ted Lasso. So we'll make sure second half at least we get some Ted Lasso commentary.
Blackstone trying to make something happen here. A slow going, pushing the ball upfield. Good defensive pressure here by the Clockers.
Great job by Phoebe Riley.
Took it right off her feet, but it trickles out of bounds. It'll stay Beaver ball. They've had a little trouble with the throw-ins. Let's see what happens here. And that one is intercepted. A little back and forth between the two teams. Gathered in moment. I thought gathered in. It's kind of loose there, heading for the far corner.
Yep.
That was Zoe Gonzalez first on. So you're all the way back now to help out. Ball still not out of bounds, still not out of trouble as Blackstone is dealing on that far sideline. Here's a centering attempt. No good. Everybody kind of stopped there. I think they all thought a handball was going to get called.
Yep.
But
it was close, but
refs seem to be hesitant to blow the whistle here so far.
A little bit.
Both sides.
Agree.
It's definitely consistent.
Agree. Ooh.
Some good hustle there. They're going to call that one.
I don't know if that's a throw-in or just if that's a kick. Looks like they give the nope, throw-in. Okay.
Okay, clock ticks down, 9.5 to go. Clockers up 2-0. Free kick here for the Beavers.
There's a kick, okay.
Vanessa heads that smartly. Up ahead, another header by Nora. She's in a foot race, and they're going to kick it all the way back to the keeper. Not messing around anymore here.
Good pressure by Sophie. Keeper can't use her hands on that play.
Correct. Couldn't quite make something happen there. Still getting tied up, and they are going to... If she doesn't lose her balance there, there's no whistle.
I know.
So Beaver ball feels like a deja vu from just a moment ago.
So Blackstone's trying to put some pressure. It's been a while. They've, as you mentioned, started off more pressure. Now they're Oh, good pass.
Offsides.
Yep.
That's why it looks so good.
Yep.
So I got 2 balls thrown out on the field now. 1 to Paige Tripp. She's going to kick it right back out. Clockers will start with it. We're pulling it up to the 10 or so. Still rolling forward. Clock continues to run. We're just at about 8 minutes to go in the first half. Clockers up 2-0.
Fortunately, no subbing on offsides. Got 5 Ashland ladies trying to get in.
That's another great touch kick by Vanessa.
Look at the bounce.
Going to go against the Clockers on that one. A little too much.
There was a little bit of a push by Sophie, so I kind of got it. Plus, she gained possession, so.
I don't know. It felt pretty even on the physicality on
a little
that
bit.
one,
I think more just kind of like towards the end.
It's always that last one. It's like third man in on a hockey fight, right? It's always the instigator, right?
Both had a lot of contact. I think it's just the last one.
Long clearing kick. Beaver lost her balance. It becomes a turnover momentarily. Clockers trying to regain control here. That's Celia with it. Yeah, thank you. So feels like all of a sudden they're blowing. Anytime a Beaver hits the turf, they're blowing the whistle.
Yeah, got some whistles going on, but.
Much to the chagrin of this Ashland crowd.
We have a pretty full house over here. I know I've seen some, obviously Saturday's a big day for regular youth soccer, so some kids around here.
They're probably a little short-handed on youth soccer refs today.
They are, yep, agree.
So Beavers with a free kick. We're under 7 minutes to go in the first half. Clockers up 2-0. Beavers trying to make something happen here. The Clockers defense continues to stand up tall. Good defensive pressure here. Now Nora with it for a moment. Vanessa almost blocks that aside.
Good pressure by Sophie. Good defense by Bryn. Let's keep the ball to the side.
Quick throw in there. They're trying to catch the Clockers napping, and now we get the whistle.
Handball, Clocker ball.
Okay, so
we have a
lot of substitutions coming in here. For both sides, I might add.
Yep.
So I've got 5 Clocker players exiting the game. Looks like 2 for the Beavers.
Yep. Agreed.
Okay. Just over 6 minutes to go now in the half. Clockers with a free kick here, just inside the 10. Defensive end. Long kick out by midfield. Untouched. Kind of a high kick in Vanessa's face. No call. Play continues. Trying to split the defense with that pass.
So have the ball to the goalie. Yep. All right.
Didn't like the communication between those 2 defenders there, but
got the ball. Adriana. Should be Ashland ball.
Overall, very positive reviews on the Ashland defense all half.
Agree.
So.
They're doing their job.
Absolutely.
Keeping the possession.
Again, we're not tracking shots, but I would say Paige Tripp has faced 2 the entire half. Turnover here will go the Beavers' way. All of a sudden, we were talking just a few minutes ago about lack of whistles here in the first half, and they're coming on strong. Like they got to hit a quota here in the half.
I know. I think they heard us.
We do tend to project.
We do.
Our voices carry, like till Tuesday.
You know, it's a 5/16 thing. If you're not born on May 16th, it never happens, but that's what you get with us.
Matter of fact, if you were born on May 16th, you live in Ashland, drop us a line, Josh at WACA-TV.com, and we'll hook you up with some WACA swag.
Definitely. But
you just gotta prove Ashland residency, and you gotta prove a 5/16 birthday. I don't care what year.
Doesn't matter.
5/16.
Odds are you're probably younger than Josh, but that's okay. Yep. But 5/16 forever, man.
Okay, play continues. Under 4.5 to go now. Clockers up 2-0. Play's really been, again, back to playing between the 20s.
Yep. That was Gabby to Phoebe, back to Karina, to Bryn. Oh, great lead. A little too much.
Had the right idea, though. Had Sadie streaking down the near sideline there, but just way too far.
You know, we're keeping these ball boy kids kind of very active right now. They're running. Injury timeout or nope, just the second.
A wardrobe malfunction as Bryn had some kind of
orange band. Yeah. Is that a captain band maybe? We don't know who the captains are. I bet you that's what it is. So, because I see Vanessa, Bryn has one.
Oh, you're right. Okay, clocker ball here. We're ticking down to 3.5 to go. I don't know about any kind of extra time. Obviously, that's kept on the field.
Yep.
But at least on the scoreboard, under 3.5 to go. Clocker's up 2-0. And they're going to get a free kick here at the 35. And Bryn's going to take it again, looking to dial long distance. Here we go. There's the boot. It's up and just wide, long side. I'll tell you what, if she takes those 2 long distance attempts and splits the difference, she's going to find the back of the net.
She is, or at least give the goalie
a heart attack.
Attempt to kind of do something, but first one was right, the second one was left. So this other thing Blackstone hasn't done a great job is actually with their goal kicks. All right, that's a smart move, kind of going short. There's Bryn scooping that up.
I mean, Blackstone either does combination of like they just don't have the firepower, just the leg strength to get the ball out to midfield, plus just how stout that back defensive line has been for the Clockers all afternoon.
Yep. But on the goal kicks, it's more the offense turning into defense. So just overall, a really good possession kind of soccer strategy right now. Great pass by Phoebe, a little too much to the goalkeeper.
Yeah, it looked like Abby got tied up a little bit with her defender and wasn't able to break on that pass. Another short kick here, broken aside by the Clockers, back onto the Beavers' feet, and not able to keep it in bounds. So a Clocker ball here in the offensive zone, 2 minutes to go. This is Sadie. Quick throw in, broken up, but right onto a Clocker foot. Here's Vanessa.
Give and go. Let's go, Phoebes. Watch the crosshair.
That's what we're looking for. Just could not connect on that pass. Ball's loose. It'll end up with Blackstone.
That's Ava tracking it down.
Here's a foot race. Just get rid of it. There you go. Perfect. Just kick it off to the side. See if it had enough oomph to get out of bounds. Great hustle there, but it is out of bounds. Great hustle by Blackstone.
And Gabby Eng, that was a great play. Hustled it out, got the ball wide.
Did exactly what you're supposed to do.
Yep.
Would have liked a little more oomph on that to get it out of, ensure it getting out of bounds, but job done.
Whereas Phoebe's family are Giant fans. We got Vanessa, that's unfortunately Dolphins. Gabby's dad is a Chicago Bear fan, so.
There's just no accounting for taste, Brian.
That's right, sorry. We're recruiting 516 and anyone that likes my Bears.
Okay, here we go.
Great pass by Nora. Let's go, Abby Deaver.
Abby in that foot race. Couldn't get the shot off. Broken up nicely. It's a terrific defensive play by Blackstone, and she managed to kick it off of Abby's foot on its way out of bounds. So it's going to be Blackstone ball on the far sideline. The scoreboard is holding at 2 minutes, so they are keeping time on the field at this point. We will only be able to listen for the whistle calling for an end here to the first half.
You know, didn't get a shot on, but a ton of pressure. And that's, again, pressure turns into opportunities. And, all right, this is what Nora does really well, these crosses.
Great footwork there. Look at that. Pass it in the center. Quick shot on goal, short side wide. Abby Deaver again with an opportunity. Couldn't cash in here as our back ref checks the time. Play will continue. Free kick here, goal kick for the Beavers. Under 2 minutes to go. Just waning seconds here for the first half.
I wouldn't expect a ton of extra time, but obviously there's some kind of extra time going on. Not a ton of stoppage.
Okay, quick turnaround here for the Clockers. Quick inbounds on the throw-in. Ball loose on the far sideline.
Nice play by Phoebe Riley.
That was Phoebe, excuse me.
Here comes the, great pass.
To Vanessa. Can she get the left shot? She took the right and scores!
Great job. Phoebe Riley to Vanessa Thompson. These girls were teammates when Phoebe was in kindergarten, Vanessa was in 2nd grade. Part of this girl power team. Great job, girls. 3-0. 3 goals on 3 great assists. So, great job.
I gotta tell you, like, all 3 goals, all 3 assists, all different players.
Yep.
So, Clockers really showing a balanced attack here in the first half. Up 3-0 on the Beavers, 3-0. Play continues. Again, we're not sure how much time is left, but we just found out. There's the whistle. ending the first half. So we head for halftime. Clockers up 3-0 over the Beavers. Your goal scorers, Sadie Galuli, assisted by Nora Cox. Sophie Ledaszewski, assisted by Celia Mermelstein. And just moments ago, Vanessa Thompson, the third goal, her assist from
Phoebe Riley.
Yep. Thank you, got it. So, again, 3-0 Clockers. Josh Abrams, Brian Syatt, you are watching Ashland Girls Varsity Soccer on WACA. We'll be back for second half action in just a few moments.
All right, we are back. Second half action. 3-0 Ashland. Looks like Blackstone's going to start off with the ball to start the second half. Ashland going left to right, Blackstone right to left. No, actually, we do have a change in goalies on the Ashland side. We have senior Paige Tripp that played in the first half is out. Leah, number 0, is playing goalkeeper. And I think Blackstone will continue to go with Audrey Bell. That's doing a pretty good job. Just a ton of action.
Absolutely. So we're back underway here. Second half action. Clockers up 3-0. You heard the dulcet tones moments ago of Mr. Sleeveless, Brian Syatt. I am Josh Abrams. We're glad to have you with us here on a gorgeous fall Saturday afternoon for Ashland Varsity Girls Soccer.
I am very jealous of Vanessa Thompson. She's going sleeveless right now, so I don't care what her father likes with the Dolphins and the Dodgers. I'm jealous right now.
Well, Brian, I'll tell you what I'm going to do. I am going to reach out to the WACA wardrobe department. I'll see if we can come up with some sort of branded sleeveless button-down shirt
that's
for you
fine.
to wear on future
Button-down, even better. Button-down sleeveless, but not for the October game because a little chilly. So is that going to be Blackstone's first corner kick? I don't know if that's a throw-in. Looks like a throw-in. Yeah.
So we mentioned most of the first half just completely dominated by the Clockers and time possession, obviously, on the scoreboard. But Beavers putting a little pressure on here to start the second half, which is actually what they did in the first half as well. Dominated those first couple of minutes in terms of time possession. It was all Clockers after that. Let's see what happens here in the second.
And while this is a team sport and no real MVPs, I'm going to give the first half to the defense. Just any opportunity they had, we kept possession on that midline, and that's how you win possessions. And it created 3 opportunities. That's Abby Deaver, ton of pressure. Let's see, is it going to be a goal kick or a corner?
Yeah, Vanessa played the body, able to maintain control, a long pass ahead to Abby, and it actually ended up on the foot of the Beaver defender, who thought about kicking back to the keeper, thought about kicking off to the side, and by the time she made a decision, Abby was there with some aggressive forechecking and almost able to turn that into something. But here's a free kick, goal kick here for the Beavers up ahead. Misplayed by the Ashland defense, but quickly covered back up. This is Adriana with the ball on the near sideline to Vanessa. Vanessa working it. Pass to Nora. Back to Vanessa.
A little give and go. See Adriana open on the wide.
A little touch pass there. Right in the middle of the field, and a crossing doesn't work out there. Beavers have it. Turn it right back over. It's not what you want to be doing that deep in your own end, but it worked out this time. A throw-in for the Beavers as the ball goes out of bounds.
Just off of the Ashland foot over there. Abby's actually coming up pretty strong right now. She's always been a very aggressive soccer player.
Mm-hmm. Aggressive basketball player, too. Beavers kick back to the keeper. Tries to work the other direction.
And meaning aggressive, a lot of wit, a lot of grit over there. So kind of playing to the whistle. Nice shot.
Quick shot on goal, but right on, right in the eyes. So under 37 to go here in the second half. Clockers up 3-0. Glad to have you with us here on WACA.
A good pass by Nora to Adriana.
Can she keep it in?
She can. Good kick. All right.
I don't know if she was trying to get it over the keeper. She had a teammate streaking down there in the goal mouth for a header.
I think the Blackstone defender kind of did a good job trying to cut some of that space off, but it's all about opportunities. That's Gabby Ng getting some pressure over there. Recovering nicely. Nice scoop by Bryn.
Yeah. Gabby broke it up and Bryn cleared it out. Adriana up ahead to Vanessa. Centering pass not quite on target there for Nora.
So I see we have some position switches. I think Adriana played more defense in the first half. Now going up, looks like right wing. You can tell Abby's playing striker. That's all I got.
Okay. Again, and a little bit of a hot day here in Ashland. It's 82 on top of the press box. Sure, it's hotter on the field. We did see a number of substitutions, and frequently not just 1, 2, but up to 5 players at a time substituting throughout the first half. Expect to see more here in the second.
Yep. Keep the kids hydrated. I'm nervous to see my tan line right now.
I think we're all nervous to see
the back
that
and the front. All right.
Okay, defense again. Bend but don't break. Good job there. It was a good opportunity for the Beavers, but the defense kept her wide, forcing a low percentage shot, and Leah scooped it right up.
So Paige, I think, had 2 shots on goal in the first half, and Leah has had 2 shots on goal with the first 5 minutes.
Couldn't clear that first defender. They get a handball, so that was a big break.
That was.
Certainly not what Leah intended to do, kicking it right at the closest Beaver defender, but I guess her aim is excellent. Kicked it right into her hand.
Yeah, that was a close. You either got to get the ball up in the air or you just got to go too wide. So you want to avoid hitting the ball in the middle, especially when there's 2 offensive players. Karina Brown.
Good touch.
Oh, nice pass by Phoebe Riley. They have Nora going up. Let's see if good defense by Blackstone.
Absolutely. Clockers were on the run there. They had something set up, and Beavers broke it up nicely on the first pass. So we had talked about rapid substitutions. First one coming here for both teams.
Looks like that's Adriana coming out. Number 11, Celia, coming in.
Yep. Is that Gabby Yang on the far side throw-in?
That is, nope, Gabby, that is Bryn.
Okay. Clearly, Josh does not do distance.
Only reason I know that is we've learned what the orange, and I saw that, so I was like, oh, I think we can narrow that down a little bit.
Probably should mark down the Ashland captains during the half.
We're assuming that's what this means, but I'm pretty confident that's a good defense by Bryn. And
that was a very, very delayed whistle.
Yeah.
But more substitutions here for the Clockers.
Yep. Looks like we have Val, Sophie, and Tara coming in.
I see Vanessa going out along with Abby, and maybe Nora.
Was Nora or Celia? It's so hard with the ponytails. No, that was not Celia. So maybe that was Nora. That is Nora, number 7.
Yep.
For the record, I did just have an eye appointment, and they said my eyesight was 20/20. I don't think it is right now because it should be pretty easy.
Well, Brian, got to be a little of a non sequitur, but let's get to today's dad joke.
Already less than 10 minutes into this. All right.
Well, we're in the second half.
It's true. A lot of pressure, man.
Okay, let's try and cut down on some of the wind noise we got going here. Ball kicks out of bounds. Stay Clocker ball. So today's dad joke. Are you ready?
I'm ready. I'm always ready.
Nice. What animal is best at soccer?
Give me a second.
You got it. You can think about that if you are listening live on YouTube and have an answer for that today's dad joke. What animal is best at soccer? You can put it into the comments, and we'll give you a shout out.
Yeah.
Meanwhile, Clockers carry up toward midfield. Will stay their ball as
Celia passes in over to Val, to Sophie. I'm going to say this. It better not be the Beavers.
It is not the Beavers.
Okay.
Why would the Beavers be the best animal at soccer?
It's just because it's an animal and they're playing.
They're down 3-0 right now.
I know. That's why I was like, it can't be the Beavers.
Right.
So I'm going to eliminate one of them.
Okay, you can eliminate the Clockers because clearly they are not an animal.
They are not an animal.
Couldn't keep that one in. So turnover here goes back to the Beavers. Working it up the far sideline and past that defensive line. It's a foot race. Thought she was going to kick back to the keeper, but decides to keep it herself and out of bounds. That was Karina.
So I'm going to go with the Eagles because we know they're not the best football team either, or the soccer. So I'll go Eagles.
That's pretty weak, Brian.
I know. That's all I got.
The correct answer is the scorer Scorpion.
Oh, the Scorpion. Ah, aha, aha.
Under 31 minutes to go in the second half. Clockers up 3-0. Had the ball momentarily. Trying to regain possession. Excuse me.
I bet you if that was a Steve Harvey Family Feud, as the last question, the number 8, no one's getting the Scorpions, but.
Wow. Tight offsides call there, called against the Clockers. Beavers get the ball back. Long kick ahead.
Nice job by Gabby. You know, the offsides in the first half, I think, were legit. That one was a little bit tight. And another offsides. Wow, back-to-back.
Back-to-back offsides.
30 to 30. A 30 for 30 on offsides. Here we go.
Okay, yeah. Probably not a 30 for 30 I'm going to want to watch on ESPN, but
okay.
Understandable. So, speaking of 30, we're just about down to 30 minutes left in the second half. Long boot here.
By Bryn.
She's got leg, that's for sure.
Yep. She's going to, Ashland right now is going against the wind.
Here's Sadie, centering attempt, just off Tara's foot. This one's going to trickle all the way down and out of bounds. It's going to be Beaver ball.
Yep.
Not a bad luck, Flo.
Got to be a little over aggressive in going after that ball. There's the hand. I was waiting for it to get caught. A little bit of a delay, but they got it.
Yep. Good job by Gabby Ying. Got Bryn. I'm not gonna lie to you, it's a little bit breezy right now. It's really nice. Sun's kind of covered by the clouds.
I was just going to say the same thing.
Look at that kick, though.
A little backspin on it would have had a chance.
Ooh.
Oh, a late elbow there by Sophie Ledachevsky.
It's funny, though. It was high and strong, and the wind kept it up there, so just Sophie almost got there.
Like I said, if she was able to control, like have a little backspin on that kick, it would have been perfect.
Nice play by Tara, calling a handball, Blackstone ball. Yep.
Quick transition here for the Beavers. They've got a break on that far sideline if they can control it. Heavy pressure from the defense. Quick shot on. Save. Loose. Kicked aside nicely.
Great save. Yeah, good save by Leah. And, ball got out, but defender, it's tough to see. I don't know if that was.
I thought it might have been Karina. I thought I saw 23.
Oh, it was Karina? Okay. I wouldn't be surprised.
So, yeah, I mean, a combination there. Great save by Leah, and then a great heads-up play by Karina, if I have that right, for preventing that from turning into a goal kick instead of it's a throw-in on the far sideline for the Beavers.
Or really preventing a corner kick. Yeah, agree. Again, Leah's definitely getting more pressure than in the second half.
Absolutely. I don't know what adjustments they made during halftime, but they're definitely getting more pressure here offensively in the second half. So a long leading pass is going to keep it in. She does up near sideline.
Yeah. Nice move by Sophie.
Pushing it ahead.
Yep, she's looking for her teammates up the middle.
Puts it in on net, but short wide, short side, out of bounds. It'll be a goal kick here for the Beavers. Which is fine with the Clockers. I mean, you have 3-0 in soccer. That's a comfortable lead.
Yeah, and especially the way their defense is playing. I mean, Blackstone's getting a little bit more push, better possessions, but it is interesting how the wind is having an effect. Clearly, wind is on in our faces in the second half. Sophia trying to, nice pass by Vanessa over to Nora, to Tara. Using the ref as a pick over there.
It's a screen, right?
Just lost it.
Okay, again, nothing crazy here on offense. Play conservatively on defense. I'm not going to say play prevent because that never works out. But just keep playing your game on defense. Again, that back line has just been so strong all afternoon for the Clockers. And they've got up three here.
And, the best way to do that is continue to own the possession on the offense. So it prevents Blackstone from getting any balls up the middle, any kind of lucky passes to the defense. Just keep that offensive pressure going.
Yep.
Still have a lot of time. 25 minutes left, 15 minutes in.
Okay, Tara trying to make something happen there. Sorry, that cold is catching up with me.
Yeah. What's great is that we're playing actually on the high school. So soccer, because there's football and field hockey, Soccer sometimes plays at the middle school, sometimes at the high school. We are live at Ashland High School.
And again, we'll be back here for girls soccer later in the season. I believe we have to check the calendar, but I believe we will be live streaming the senior night here for the girls.
Excellent.
Soccer team.
Yeah, about 6, 7 seniors, so it's always great. Senior night to me for high school. Nothing better.
Absolutely. So actually 8 seniors.
8 seniors.
On this girls varsity team with the Clockers. Here's a lone substitution, a little unusual, but Zoe Gonzalez coming into the game for Karina.
Yep.
So yeah, I would say, like again, Brian, just this difference here in the second half is those battles, those one-on-one battles. Ashland seemed to win a predominant number of them in the first half. It's not happening quite as often here.
Agree. Play by Val over there.
Again, a Beaver player hit the turf, didn't get the whistle that time. Header goes off to a Beaver. They control here, looking to make something happen. They've got a player ahead.
Oh, great job by Bryn. Yeah,
read it
scooping that up.
beautifully.
Yep. Kind of goalie's best friend is that defense.
Absolutely. Well, I thought it was the goalpost. I thought the goalpost was the
True,
goalie's
you're
best
right,
friend.
you're right. Well, not when it's my Bears and we have 2 double doinks, so depends on which side. All right, here we go. Nora with a great lead into Val, over to Zadie, or Celia, my bad.
You and I are going to differ on that double doink.
We will, it's okay. I lost. Unfortunately, there's a picture of me with an Eagle shirt that will continue to
I have it
live.
framed. I have it framed in my house right next to the picture of you in a Philly shirt.
It's what I know that. Thank you for that. And I should have taken that opportunity to do a little teaching the kids how to slide in mud back in the Little League days. That's
Still
my
regretting that.
Procrastination 101 right there.
Back to the action at hand. Clockers with control in the offensive zone. Abby Deaver trying to make something happen here.
Nice play
bouncing
by-
off bodies.
Nice play by Sophie.
Centering attempt knocked aside. Clockers still have it. Vanessa controls. Gets it ahead here to Sophie. I knew I had that right.
Ooh. Whoa,
What's the call
that's
here?
a corner kick.
Going to call a corner.
That could be
Aggressive play by Sophie.
the 5-16 aggressive play of the day. Because I think really Blackstone was just trying to block her off. And
So this is Celia lined up for the corner. She has Nora standing right beside her.
so there's some confusion. Uh-oh.
Having some kind of conversation regarding Sophie Ledachevsky.
Yeah.
She's going to get sent off.
I don't know if that's a...
It's a substitution. It might be some kind of something with equipment or jewelry or something.
That's what I'm guessing. Or is it an injury?
Oh, shit, look, I don't know. It looks like she might be taking something off her ear. I'm just not sure at this point. But we'll keep an eye on it. Another substitution now as Tara comes off.
Tara comes off for, I think that's Sadie.
Okay.
The problem is Zadie and Celia are 10-11. Very similar haircuts, so it's always tough. Celia with the kick.
It's up.
Oh, look at this. Look at this. Ooh, good try.
Couldn't quite connect on it. Great setup. It was a great
That was a great kick.
idea.
Yep.
Clockers can't convert on the corner. That one goes out of bounds. It'll be Clocker ball in the throw-in. And that was Celia with the throw-in. Quickly head to Nora. Knocked back out of bounds. Was that off of Clocker foot? It was not. It'll say
not.
Clocker ball. Another throw-in attempt, this time to Vanessa. Got all these balls up in the air. They're a little more difficult to control. Vanessa really plays a physical game out there.
she
She's just
does.
bouncing off bodies right now. Vanessa still with the ball. It goes out of bounds. Corner. Okay, so we'll give it another shot here from the near corner. Celia Mermelstein taking the corner for the Clockers. Got Abby Deaver parked out in front of the net.
So I'm guessing this is going long.
Line drive this time. It's loose out in front. Everybody's kicking at it. The Beaver's able to clear the box, but Clocker sent it back in.
Bryn again.
No control. Nora trying to take it. Off to the side. Nice pass there. Shot is wide, well wide, short side.
Yep, just wide from Celia.
Yep.
Again, a lot of pressure there. There's always a strategy going short, going deep, going with the corner kicks. But their corner kicks scored on one. Good opportunities. I think Blackstone's trying to cover the short pass. So it's definitely a strength. Here we go. Here's Nora. To Abby Deaver. Give and go.
Perfect.
Can we get the left?
Beautiful set up the give
play.
and go.
So that was Nora to Abby, to Nora,
To Abby.
to Abby. Did I miss a Nora to Abby, or was that just 4? I don't know, but it was pretty. So Nora now with 2 assists in the game. Assist on their first goal, assist on the 4th goal.
It's our first Ashland player to double dip today. Everybody else has one, either a goal or an assist.
Yep.
But Nora had assists on the first goal and the 4th goal.
Yeah.
Clocker's up 4-0. We're about halfway through the second half now, 20 minutes to go.
So that was a very unselfish play because she had a shot on the left and decided, saw her teammate crossing, great play.
Again, we talk Ted Lasso, right? Make the extra pass.
Extra pass right there.
So good the day that Jamie Tart finally learned that lesson.
I was just thinking about it. I don't know if I could say the word that they said, the play, but.
No.
Bia, you know what? Well, actually, no, that's when they want him to not passing, but it's. We'll get some Ted Lasso stuff. There's some news about our favorite TV show.
Absolutely.
About one of our favorite sports.
Clocker's looking for goal number 5, but Beavers are able to break it up. Clocker's content to kick it back to midfield. This is Bryn.
That was actually Vanessa Thompson with a great defensive play, got the ball to Bryn.
Trying to see who that is on that far sideline who fell down as the pass went to her and just had to knock it out for a throw-in for the Beavers.
That, I'm guessing, was
I think it's
Sadie,
Nora.
and that's Sadie again.
Okay. Offsides?
Offsides. So let's see, we've got Abby, Celia, Phoebe, Nora, Celia, got Vanessa, Zoe, I see we have our freshman in there, Layla Grady, Bryn, might have missed one, and Olivia, that's it, number 8.
Okay, Zoe Gonzalez tries to take a tough pass there, goes out of bounds. It'll be Beaver ball. Under 18 and a half to go in the game. Clocker's up 4-0.
Great job by Celia.
So we are just about 18 minutes away from the clock striking midnight on the Beavers.
Yep. Which is not the animal that's good at soccer.
The best at soccer.
The best at soccer, I'm sorry. Is it bad that I'm thinking about singing "The Wind Beneath My Wind" with all the breeze coming through right now? I know you told me
I don't
no
know
singing, but
yeah, I don't know what it is with it. We get you on a microphone, you suddenly think that you're a singer.
I don't. Again, my father's a singer. I have no singing talent whatsoever.
Nor do I, but I know better than to even think about singing. I'll do lyrics, but I'm not going to break into song here.
Good defensive play by, again, our sole freshman, Layla. Nice header.
Nice carry there.
Phoebe
Nice
Riley, yep.
Got a Beaver slow to get up after a collision with Phoebe, yeah. But she's moving around okay. Gonna get a high kick there. And a substitution as 2 Beavers are gonna come into play. Maybe 3. I see 3 jogging off. I only saw 2 come in. We'll see what happens. Under 17 to go. Clocker's up 4-0. You are watching Ashland Girls Varsity Soccer on WACA. Your announcers today. I'm Josh Abrams. He's Brian Syatt. We're glad to have you with us here on WACA.
Again, on a beautiful Saturday over here. Next week we have Ashland Day, I think. Is that
That's
coming
right.
up?
Ashland
on
Day.
the 21st, making a
at Stone
return.
Park.
Yeah, last year got rained out. This year, I haven't checked the weather. Hopefully everything goes as planned.
I mean, there's so many great things that that are done here in Ashland, in terms of like the farmers market and corner spot. But Ashland Day is it might be my favorite.
It is.
Oh, here's a break for the Beavers, but Leah read it beautifully and knocked it out of harm's way. Have you seen, by the way, speaking of things going on in Ashland, you see the work getting done at the old fire station right
I did.
in Ashland Center?
I don't know what they're building out. Up Happy Diva with a nice, a little too much. I don't know what they're building out. Is that going to be a restaurant or a bar?
I think it's going to be a beer garden.
It is? Okay. All right. Can't wait until that we have our first Tang garden. I might be the only customer, but that's okay. Nice to meet you.
It was funny, like off mic, you were talking about a business plan for something new, and why not? Why not do a Tang garden?
I mean,
you and the astronauts.
Yeah.
What could possibly go wrong?
It doesn't have to produce revenue. Like, someone's got to take a loss. That's okay. I'll be happy.
Let me know what Wendy thinks of that idea.
I will. I think she's listening. She's already telling me forget about it. Or something else. So we have another corner kick. So they are 1 for 1 on these. Nope. Too late. On lefty corner kicks. Here's Nora Cox. Nice shot. I think Nora was like, I got to get it going. But that actually was assisted by either Celia or Sadie. That happened so quickly off a corner. Nora from left to right. She has 2 assists, 1 goal. 5-0 Clockers.
Okay. Judgment call. Who do you give the assist to?
So again, it happened so quick.
I know. Just give me a judgment
I'm
call.
gonna go with Celia.
Okay.
I'm assuming she's on the field. She's normally doing something with the corners.
Okay, that'll give her 2 assists on the day, tying Nora Cox on assists. And we have 5 different goal scorers for the Clockers. I love seeing balanced scoring. I love seeing a team that is not reliant on one scorer. There's a handball not called. 2 handballs not called, frankly.
You know, I think I shared this on volleyball. Like, just seeing the evolution of WACA, some of the innovation, what they're adding to this broadcast team, the technology. They were even thinking at one point we're going to have monitors. Maybe we'll go back to some of that replay so we can see who actually had that nice assist. But great crew here.
Yeah, hopefully folks at home, you're noticing a higher resolution on the broadcast here on YouTube. You're seeing the rosters on screen at certain points. You're seeing updated score bugs on screen. I believe that instant replay is not far behind. I think we are going to be getting that capability very shortly. And maybe even as soon as the football game this Friday for the Clockers.
It's your chance to watch the game live, listen, share the broadcast with family members, and again, it's always a great way so that everyone can kind of have some kind of experience with the Ashland Clockers.
Okay, Clockers with the ball at midfield.
Phoebe Riley over to Celia.
Celia has some space.
She's got some teammates crossing.
There's a late cross to Tara. No angle shot. It's loose in front. Rolling toward the goal and knocked aside by the Beavers.
Come on, Phoebes. A lot of...
You got a defender down right at the goal line.
Yeah.
Okay, we're going to get a stoppage here. There was a lot of activity there. Some bang-bang plays. Golden opportunities for the Clockers. They just could not cash in, but it's okay. They're up 5-0.
Yep. But at 12:30, we'll have to go back and watch that play again. Some good opportunities. Looks like the goalie might be a little bit banged up right now.
Yeah, they're taking out one of the defenders. He's being escorted very slowly by the ref. So while we have this timeout on the field, let's complete our Around the Horn. I think we had left off with girls field hockey. So let's move on to boys golf. They are 5-5 after beating Millis 243-255 on Tuesday. Their next match is Thursday, against Dover Sherborne.
Got it.
Boys and girls cross country start their season against Westwood on Wednesday. And the football team won its first game of the season at Bellingham 20-14 just last night. They host Wayland this Friday at 7 p.m. We'll have that game live for you here on WACA. Rob Silver and a special guest will have all the live play-by-play with Daniel Vetstein reporting from the sidelines. Back to our game here, girls soccer against the Blackstone Valley Beavers. Clockers with a comfortable 5-0 lead as we tick down to about 11 minutes to go in the game. Beavers have the ball deep in their own end on a free kick.
A little handball.
Vanessa read that beautifully, send it right back down. And this one goes out of bounds on the Beavers. Clockers will get a throw in deep in the offensive zone.
And it looks like we have a late sub coming in.
Yep, late whistle, going to bring in a couple more subs for the Clockers.
So as we have we're at the 10-minute mark. Josh, are you excited about the news about Ted Lasso coming back? Ted Lasso 4.
Absolutely.
And by the way, no spoilers or anything like that.
They haven't started production yet.
I know, but meaning like we're not going to talk about what happened during the season.
Right, in the first 3 seasons.
But are you excited about?
Absolutely.
Okay.
I'm worried. Obviously, I'm worried. Like whenever they bring something back like that, Arrested Development is probably one of the more recent examples that too much time goes by, too much thought goes into it, and it's just not the same.
Because the big thing, it was written for 3 years.
Right. That's the original plan was a 3-season arc, and now they're trying to bring the gang together.
Bring the gang back. Yep. If you haven't watched it, it's you have Apple TV. It's worth it. It's a great drama comedy, a lot of character. Jason Sudeikis
he's excellent.
He's
excellent.
excellent.
The whole cast. The writing, the casting, the chemistry is fantastic. Clockers continue to pepper the Beaver keeper with shots. Can't cash in this time, but again, they are holding a very comfortable 5-0 lead. Vanessa Thompson with the ball here, pushing it right back up. Can't quite reach Phoebe. Also a character name on Ted Lasso, by the way.
Phoebe?
Yep, absolutely. It's Roy Kent's niece's name.
You're right. You are right.
Yeah, the one disappointment, because I've read up on this potential season 4. They're trying to bring get the gang back together, get the actors back together again. But one person who I'm told will not be coming back for season 4 is the character Jamie Tart.
Really?
Yes. Again, there's so many good characters on this show. It's almost impossible to find good storylines and work everybody in and do every character justice. I'm bummed to lose Jamie, but
because he's a character you can continue to build on too. That's a little bit of a bummer.
Over the 3 seasons, he's probably the character that grew the most.
100%. 100%. I think he's very relatable to young athletes growing as an individual. So, all right. Just under 9 minutes over here. Again, 5-0 lead from the Ashland Clockers. One thing about the Ashland field is that goalie box, that 18, it's pretty wide. They have a lot of space over there. It's Olivia.
And Brian, I don't want to jinx anything just yet. We were talking about.
I know what you're going to say. I was thinking it.
Were you thinking about shutouts?
I was thinking shutouts too, because that's Ashland usually wins, loses on just shutouts, but I think our streak of losing, that is Phoebe Riley getting a well-rested breather over there. Karina Brown. I always see her nickname by her parents, Bean.
Bean?
Bean.
Okay. Before I forget, we should have done this in the first half. I certainly want to thank today's crew. Again, coming out here on a Saturday, it's a little unusual for us, and certainly appreciate these guys. They come in very early. They were probably setting up during the freshman game, definitely during the JV game. They're here very early, anticipating. Excuse me. Anticipating a start time today of 12 o'clock. So giving up a Saturday morning to come out here and get set up, we appreciate it. So Luis Miranda, Mackie Katobe, Jeff Hall, Paul Bowden was here earlier to help us set up. So again, thank you to all these guys. They are the ones who are able to bring you today's audio and video. Brian and I have the easy part, right? We just come in, throw on a pair of headphones, and talk to each other for an hour and a half.
Yeah, just like any kind of media production, it's the behind the scenes that is everything. We do have the easy part where make sure we show up on time.
Make sure we get the names right.
Get the names right.
Another corner kick, centering attempt.
Yeah. I think they actually were here a little bit. It might have been 3 hours before. So, and the game actually started a little bit late. I think the JV game ended close to start time of the varsity game.
Yeah, probably ended. The JV game probably ended around 10 of 12. We're supposed to start here at 12 o'clock. Got underway a little bit late. But again, just all the coming in early, doing the prep, doing the work. I mean, everything from just, checking cable connections, checking battery levels, sound levels, and so on. And by the way, if you are an Ashland resident, a father or a mother or a child, a student here in Ashland, we take all comers. We are always looking for volunteers. The crew tends to get paid. The announcers not so much, but if you do have an interest in sports broadcasting, whether behind the camera or in front of the camera or behind a microphone, drop us a line. You can certainly learn more. Get more information about us at WACA-TV.com. And happy to field any questions you may have. You can drop me an email at josh@wacatv.com.
100% agree. Again, especially for students. Again, obviously your son Chase started before high school. Logan has done games.
Yep. I mean,
Chase started
in 6th grade.
Yeah,
Logan may have actually done a game even earlier than that. So.
During his Mendez years. But it's just a great way. If you think about growth of anyone, it's all communication skills.
Mm-hmm.
And I'll just say, I know Chase is your son. Seeing his growth from where he ended his senior year, it was night and day. He ended up he might have done a game solo. It was just complete command, but it just gives that opportunity to kind of have fun, get on the mic, learn different names, learn different strategies, conversations. You don't have to be a Bears or Eagle fan.
Right.
I mean, it's nice, but it's not required.
It's a nice to have.
It's nice to have.
Right.
I will say this. I think we're kind of maxed out at Cowboy fans.
Oh, yeah. No more Cowboy fans.
Mr. Anderson, we have, still can't believe that. As long as he's not a Packer fan, because, he's from Grafton, and those Grafton uniforms
right.
kills me every time.
Logo.
But, no, it's fun.
Okay, we're under 5 minutes to go, so the scoreboard is now frozen at 5 minutes. They're keeping time on the field. Brian, I do want to say thank you for the kind words about Chase. And, I can tell you that when he would listen to as a senior last year, listening to his games from when he was in 6th grade, he cringes. But for 6th grade, first time doing it, he did a great job. And it was absolutely wonderful to watch that evolution and watch him grow and develop his abilities.
Yeah.
And it translates into so many other fields, so many other skills. Just the ability to do public speaking, be comfortable in front of a microphone. It translates across the board.
And typically, wherever you end up, you'll be doing some kind of presentations, internal, external. So, again, great opportunity. Anytime Josh asks me if I'd like to do something like this, unless something is going on, I always take it. And I know specifically when he asked, I was like, I'd love to do a girls' soccer game. Just because I've coached a lot of these girls, know a lot of these girls, know a lot of the parents, and love to see them growing from kindergarten, 2nd grade to seniors right now. So, again, if you're looking for some opportunity, it's a great experience.
Yeah, and to your point, Brian, you and I have both done a fair amount of coaching, you even more than me, in youth sports here at Ashland. And, to see these kids from when they were 2nd, 3rd grade now becoming juniors and seniors and playing at this varsity level, it's so gratifying. It's so much fun to watch how these kids have developed and turned into varsity athletes.
Yeah, and to me the biggest thing always with sports, it's relationships, it's teammates. And you could tell with even just some of the assists, some of the passing, these are teammates that have been together, some teammates that are new for this year. But team sports, it's all about being a good, strong teammate, having those relationships. And, at the end of the day, kids will graduate, trophies, medals. It's all about how you treat people and the teammates you have with you today and could be your friends forever.
I couldn't have said that better, Brian. And, this girls soccer team specifically has so much experience. I mean, so many seniors. And by the way, there's like 6 juniors right behind them.
Yep.
So, this team should be in good shape for next year as well.
And it was a rough year last year. They didn't – good lefty shot. That was a doink.
On the crossbar. The football crossbar.
Yep. Ashland, the girls team had a tough year last year.
Yep.
And started off losing the first game. They're now 2-2 on the way to 3-2. 3 shutouts, potential shutouts. So it's all about growth. So it's great to see. I think Coach Allen's done a nice job. My son had him as a basketball coach in middle school. So I know he's done and soccer as well.
Mm-hmm.
So I know we have a couple minutes left. So you have a Monday night real quick. We'll go to American football. Do you like your Eagles over the Falcons?
I mean, I like the Eagles every week.
You do.
But, yeah, I was nervous about them playing the Packers in Brazil. They did manage to eke out the win down there. Little concerned about the Falcons. I don't know what to make of the Falcons. I was expecting them to win handily last week, and here's, boy, Phoebe's just getting stimmied twice.
Yeah, so that was actually Bryn.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Yeah, that was Bryn with a great shot. I'm going to give Aubrey, that could be the save of the day right there. I mean, she's had a ton of pressure.
Oh, yeah.
That was a bullet. I'm probably going to pick the Eagles as well, but...
I mean, I'm not, survivor pool confident about the Eagles, if that's what you're asking me.
Just more, I know we got, it's funny, Eagles, Falcons, we got the birds coming out, but...
The Dirty Birds, remember that with the Falcons?
I do.
And there's your whistle. We've got a final. The Clockers, the Ashland girls soccer team, continues their shutout ways. Every game, one way or another. They're now 3-2, and it's been shut out on one side or the other. Today's final is 5-0. Clockers over the Blackstone Valley Beavers. And your goal scorers are as follows. Sadie Galuli led off the scoring, assisted by Nora Cox, one of her 2 assists on the day. Second goal by Sophie Ledichevsky, assisted by Celia Mermelstein, her first of 2 assists on the day. Third goal goes to Vanessa Thompson right at the end of the first half, assist by Phoebe Riley. And then here in the second half, Abby Deaver with a beautiful goal, assisted by Nora Cox. And then finally, the nail in the coffin, if you will, was Nora Cox adding on her first goal to go with her 2 assists, and the second assist, the assist on that 5th goal by Celia Mermelstein. So, again, your goal scorers, Ledichevsky, Cox, Galuli, Thompson, Deaver. Assists, Nora Cox with 2, Celia Mermelstein with 2.
Nora with 2.
Nora had 2, Celia had 2,
Phoebe.
And Phoebe had 1.
Yep.
Okay, Brian, any last thoughts? We wrap things up?
No, great job. Great job by the goalies. Great job by our photographer, Coach Riley over there, who was sitting on the track. But again, great game overall. Fun to be out here on a Saturday. 5-0. Both goalies didn't get a ton of action. I think Leah got a little bit more than Paige in the second half, but they did their job. Ton of great effort. I'm going to say this about the defense. The defense. They fought for every possession, and they really allowed our offense just to attack. And last thing about the Blackstone goalie, pressure all day.
Oh, yeah.
It was 5-0, but I think Aubrey did as good of a job as you can. I think Ashland did a great job with some of those passes.
I mean, it could have easily been 7, 8, 9-0.
Yeah.
She made some terrific saves across the whole day.
And 2 goals on corner kicks, so that's...
Yep. Okay, so quick programming note. Our next live stream here on WACA this Wednesday, girls volleyball takes on Norton. Brian and I will have that call. Following that Friday night, we'll have the football game live here at the high school as Ashland takes on Wayland. There we go. I had to go into my notes. To take on Wayland. Game time 7 p.m. live here on WACA if you can't be here in person. Again, Rob Silver and a special guest will have the call on that one. But for Brian Syatt and our whole crew here at WACA, thanks for watching your final today. Ashland girls soccer defeats Blackstone Valley Beavers 5-0. So thanks again for watching, and go Clockers.
Go Clockers. Thank you all.